TV, a broader perspective.
A world of 8 billion towards a resilient future for all, harnessing opportunities and ensuring right choices for all. This was the theme of 2022 World Population Day. 11th of July every year serves to highlight the growing problems that come with a growing global population. Overpopulation is a crucial issue, especially considering that world resources are depleting at an unstable rate. World Population Day offers a moment to celebrate human progress. The National Population Commission, in collaboration with United Nations Population Fund, chose 28th of July 2022 to mark the 2022 World Population Day. Partners from different sectors gathered at the Situation Room, National Population Commission Headquarters, Abuja, to harness opportunity towards a resilient future. While delivering her goodwill, Dr. Mina Aminu, Country Director, Pathfinder International, noted that the theme, World of 8 Billion, is not only targeted to harnessing opportunities, but also a time to be realistic and result-oriented.
Population Day is not a time to be alarmist. It is a time to be realistic and action-oriented. It reiterates the need for each one of us to keep up the momentum of ensuring that women and girls and also families are protected and their rights upheld.
The Executive Director, Education as a Vaccine, stated that in achieving the economic and population development, the youth cannot be left behind if we must move forward. She urged stakeholders to commit more to implementing those policies to help youth harness their potentials.
It's important that this potential of the young people is harnessed for a brighter Nigeria. We are urging that on a day like this, that all the stakeholders, National Population Commission and all the other stakeholders, commit more to implementing these policies and addressing the needs of young people.
Dr. Salma Ibrahim Anaz, who represented the Honorable Minister for Health, said that there is a huge need for fertility regulation, citing cases where perpetrators of crime are young people.
A state in Nigeria that is severely affected by the menace of Boko Haram, and that is Borno State. I was there at the peak of the crisis, is the epicenter, and I have seen the devastation caused by Boko Haram. And most of the victims, the perpetrators of the insurgency, are very young people that should be in school or employed.
Dr. Ejike Orji, Director, Association of Advanced Family Planning, while speaking on family planning, highlighted the challenges of population and human capital development.
The president of the country has given a direction, and I call it the philosophical approach of what we should be doing. 2 years ago, he directed NIPS to focus on population growth challenges and human capital development. Anything we talk about and we don't talk about the youths, the children who already have delivered and delivered to the world are the ones that are going to drive our population if all of us in this room do not have any more babies. Our children are the ones that are going to drive our population to 450 by 2050.
It is time for inclusive rights and choices. Corporate and sustainable actions towards population development must be embraced. The Director, United Nations Population Fund, Resident Representative Ola Elizabeth Muela, who was represented by Erika Godson, analyzed the current statistics of fertility rate, unwanted pregnancies that can lead to abortion. She emphasized on the need for greater balance in population planning and development.
Nigeria's population is currently increased at a rate of 3.2% annually. And it is projected at 216 million in 2022 and may reach 400 million by 2050, making it the world's third most populated nation. This rapid population increase implies that Africa and global attempts to achieve the SDGs rely heavily on Nigeria's development.
The chairman, National Population Commission, Honorable Nasser Issa Kwara, in his speech, pointed out that Nigeria is among the 8 countries globally sustaining the world population growth and leading in Africa. He therefore called on relevant stakeholders to reflect and evolve a common front platform of commitment needed to harness the opportunities embedded in our people and establish resilience in addressing the challenges that a rapid growth poses through accelerated equitable access to family planning at all service points across all communities.
The special distribution, socioeconomic status, mortality, mobility outcomes, and depending on the hemisphere, issues of insecurity and humanitarian emergencies. Therefore, focusing on numbers underplay the importance of rights and choices, necessitating the urgency to shift the conversation from quantity to quality and from liability to creating assets of people that exist in Nigeria.
The press conference, which gathered journalists from print, electronic, and social media platforms, afforded them the opportunity to ask questions towards a resilient future.
Please, I want you to let us know if actually the sub-nationals are cooperating with the agreements. You said a percentage has been assigned for family planning. From your monitoring, are the sub-nationals adhering to the agreement?
Is global economic growth possible without global population growth? That's the first question. And then the second question, Nigeria was seen as the largest African nation. And when we talk about strength, let's say the strength is in the number. At what point is that strength becoming a challenge?
How much of this information is available at the sub-national levels to the policymakers, to government at the sub-national level?
By mid next year, you will get a more accurate figure because what we have been doing is projection and projection. So by the grace of God, we are able to conduct our first digital census. We'll come up with a current, accurate, reliable, and we believe, with your support, a widely acceptable census figure. The Population Technical Working Group is already working in-house in the Commission. These are the 3 institutional agencies or bodies that will steer or coordinate the implementation of national population policy.
We have been there, even in terms of our family planning space. We've been supporting the Ministry of Health and other partners, even in the development of the FP 2030 commitments, in terms of the whole state procurement guidelines for family planning. We've been at the table supporting that process as well. And even in terms of the National Population Policy for Sustainable Development, we are also a partner that have been at the table supporting the National Population Commission on that journey.
Information is very readily available to the subnational level because we have various platforms. I mentioned that the Honorable Minister of Health improved the coordination mechanism for the health and well-being of mothers, children, adolescents, and the elderly, where he launched the RAMCA. And in that RAMCA multi-stakeholder coordination platform, the subnational levels are well represented.
The media, women and youth, the interfaith groups, and then also subnational governments. This was a very comprehensive approach. It was, I say, a bottom-up approach. Whatever the federal government puts in that commitment, it was all-inclusive, developed by the subnationals.
There is a strong correlation between economic growth and population growth. If you produce things and you don't have the market, where are you going to sell them? So it's the population actually. So you need to have a population that is high in quality, high in mobility.
World Population Day raises global awareness about current population trends affecting the world. It focuses attention to global demographic issues, including poverty, gender equality, maternal health, hunger, disease, warfare, and human rights. A resident world of 8 billion. A world that upholds individuals' rights and choices, offers infinite possibilities for people, society, and a shared planet to thrive and prosper.
TV, a broader perspective